Hey, got. Oh, come here. Ugh, no wonder this tasted so bad. All right, so we have another topic that we need to understand if we're going to get better at becoming writers and readers. And that big idea is called figurative language. It's something that all writers, even speakers, use to share ideas. Now, there's a lot to figurative language. It's an entire toolbox of stuff that a writer can use. And I've got some of them listed here on the left side. There are 9 that I put down, even though there's much more than that. But these are the ones that you probably are somewhat familiar with. And if you're not, you're going to be learning about them before we finish out our school year. But let's get to the big idea. Figurative language. What exactly is that? Look, the easiest way to think about it is just make it sticky in your head. Figurative language is fancy language because that's all it really is. Instead of describing something basically, you take the human language and you use it to make it something better than that. You make it clearer than what it is. Unlike what I'm doing right now, which is not being very clear at all. So what I'm going to do to make it clear is I'm going to jump into an example, and I'm using Italy as my example. Let's pretend for a minute that you are hanging out with a friend and you mention Italy. And they're like, where is that again? And you're a little shocked, of course, because, they're the same age as you and they don't really remember where Italy is located. They know it's in Europe, but not exactly where. You decide to be helpful. You dig out a map and you say, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a clue. Italy is shaped like a boot. Well, it registers in your friend's head. Aha, I got it. I see the shape of the boot down there near the Mediterranean Sea, and they identify it correctly. What you did was you gave them a metaphor or a simile to help them visualize Italy. Italy is, from above, shaped like a boot. So, nice job there. You were very helpful to your friend. The other way, or another way that we use it, could be to describe something like water. The world is filled with water, right? It's mostly water. And so when you think about that, there's all these different kinds of waterways out there, but I'm just going to stick to the oceans and the seas. They're not all the same color. They're just not all created equal. Some of them are green, some are blue, some are gray. Unfortunately for us, we live near the gray one. Let me go over the green though first. Again, you're talking to somebody and maybe they're not as educated as you are or as worldly as you are, and they really don't know what a green ocean looks like. You tell them it's the color green. Great, not enough information. I need more. Okay, so you dig into your figurative language or fancy language toolbox and you come up with this. The water was a calming green, the green you see when you slice into a cucumber. Now, I'm hoping they know what a cucumber looks like and the inside of it because, as we all know, the inside of a cucumber is very cool. It's a calming experience, and it's got that very light green coloring to it, which, if you're in water like that, would only be calming and awesome to be in, of course. How about blue? They don't know what a blue ocean looks like. So you go into your toolbox and you pull out a nice sentence like this. It looked like the electric blue of an energy drink and was just as revitalizing. Awesome. We all know what energy drinks look like, those blue ones, and hopefully they do too. Now they have a better picture of just how blue the ocean is that you're referring to. And last but not least, the one that we probably recognize the best because we live near it, the Atlantic Ocean. It's gray, not a really pretty color most of the time, especially when you're diving into it. But again, let's say someone's coming from the Mediterranean where they're only used to the green and blue waters, and they come over here or they're about to come over and they want to know, hey, what can I expect in the water? You might say it's gray. Good, not enough. They want to understand it better. You go into your toolbox and you say, it's murky, like trying to look through the dark gray of wet stones. That's what we mean by figurative language. You're taking something plain, the water is gray, and you're creating a clearer visual for the person who's reading it or hearing it so they can really, really picture it up in their mind. Now, as you all know, it's become abundantly clear. I am not the smartest guy in the world, not even by a long shot. And so maybe I still have made this clear. But there are people who spend apparently a lot of time making videos, really kind of professional videos. I'm going to try to find one of them. And somebody, I'm going to move myself, try to get out of my own way, which is never easy. See? Woo! Well, that was fun. There are people who make these videos literally about things like figurative language. This one's about 3 minutes long. I'm going to play it. You're going to listen to it, and then I'm going to make myself disappear because I end up seat dancing the whole time, and I'm really bad at that. Let's just get back to the video, though. Enjoy.
Sometimes what you need is not exactly what you say. That's figurative language using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, assonance, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
When Sally seems to sit somewhere separate from Sonia, or Caleb calls Chris because he's coming to California, it's called alliteration. That's what occurs when you got the same sound at the start of every word, but when you got a vowel sound that keeps sounding the same, that's a Vicky called assonance. Yeah, that's his name. It's what I'm trying to define by providing this example, but I cannot deny that assonance can be a handful.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you say. That's figurative language using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, assonance, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
A simile is something that you use to compare two unrelated things with an element that's shared. My mind is like an ocean, it's as smooth as jazz, but it's only a simile if it uses like the as. A metaphor is similar, but watch out. Be careful, cause you got to leave like an as out. My mind is an ocean, my words are a river, so keep your ears open as I continue to deliver.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you say. That's figurative language using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, assonance, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile.
Now if the sun's smiling down or the boat hugged the shore, that's personification, nothing less, nothing more. But with a buzz or a ding or a hiss or a roar, that's onomatopoeia that we're using for sure. Hyperbole, man, that's like a million times harder. Take something true, then exaggerate it way farther. Now you've heard this song from beginning to the finish. Now you got some tools to draw your literary image.
Sometimes what you mean is not exactly what you say. That's figurative language using words in different ways. Personification, alliteration, assonance, and hyperbole. Onomatopoeia, metaphor, and simile. Figurative language.
I think you got the idea. Pretty good video. Whoa, check that out. I haven't even posted yet, and I already have over 1 million views. Oh, wait a minute. That's for this rap song. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, hopefully figurative language is a lot clearer to you. It's just fancy language. You'll see it all the time now when you go to read, and hopefully you'll be using it when you're writing. Take care.